Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Leigh. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. I may have gone overboard on this video. I started looking at the Aerie website and originally I was like, I'm just gonna buy one or two little Y2K things, remind me of my childhood and like when I was in high school, and it quickly got out of hand. I have a lot of stuff to show you today. A lot of the things I'm going to be showing off are very Y2K inspired, like the little outfit I have on right now. But then we also have a couple of things that I just think are going to be very cute for spring. And obviously it is still winter. When I look out my window, there is snow everywhere, but I am looking ahead to spring, trying to stay positive that eventually we will have sunshine and warmer weather. Now, because we have so much stuff to get to today, this is not going to be a long introduction. The biggest things you need to know, everything here is from Aerie. I will list exactly the pieces that I'm wearing in the order that you see them in this video down in the description box in case you want to check them out. I will also let you know down there what size I'm wearing in case you're curious. And I will use chapters on this video so you can kind of skip ahead to the specific pieces that you're interested in a review for, in case you're just looking for a quick review of one or two things. And with that out of the way, let's talk about this three-piece velour set. When I saw that Aerie was releasing these little velour sets, I knew I had to get a pink one. I absolutely am reliving my childhood in this. My best friend and I used to constantly joke about getting matching velour, like juicy couture little velour jumpsuits and wearing them in tracksuits, wearing them to our weddings and like to each other's weddings. And at the time we were broke, so we did not do that. I think that this is absolutely hilarious. I think it's so cute and so funny how trends kind of come back around. And I will say this does feel shockingly similar to the velour tracksuits of the 2000s. I would say the pants are a much higher rise. I thought these were going to be much more low rise. I would consider this like a mid-rise at the lowest. Obviously much lower than the high-waisted pants that we've had for the last like 10 years or so, but definitely not a low rise in the way that I was expecting it. They do have a tie, and this is a real tie that can be used to tighten up the waist if you need it. The length on these is not super long. They did not offer petite sizing for the pants, but these almost fit me, and I am only 5'1". So if you are tall, just know that these will be more like capris on you. I did not see any tall or petite sizing for these, which is unfortunate because usually Aerie does have the different sizes. So just keep that in mind if you are very tall. Now the velour feels exactly like the old velour. It is very soft, feels really good. The inside is not that fabric. It is exactly the same as the velour of yesteryear, where the inside is just like a slightly more scratchy fabric. It's still comfortable, but it's not like this material because you would sweat to death. Now, one thing that I immediately notice in these pants, my belly is like very apparent. So if that is something that is going to make you uncomfortable, it being kind of highlighted, the way that the velour like shadows around it, I think makes it really obvious. So just keep that in mind. Now the little bandeau top, I wasn't going to get it at first. I was just going to get a little tank top instead. I love this. I think it's so cute. Even if I don't end up keeping like the full little tracksuit, I might keep this. It does have a little bit of a built-in shelf bra in it, and the top is kind of elasticized, so I feel like it's staying up really well. And with the pink velour, I think it's really cute. And then of course we have the little matching velour sweater, and this is a little zip-up hoodie sweater, exactly like what you would have found back in the day. Now of course when we would have worn it before, we would have had like a myriad of different color tank tops and lace bottom tank tops sticking out the bottom, but I do think that as a little set this is very cute. I kind of feel like Regina George's mom in Mean Girls. I think this is adorable, and there are going to be people who are like, oh god, that's so ugly, it's so neon pink, why would they bring this back? I think it's fun. I really like it. Let me know if you like it or not, and if you would be willing to rock the full pink velour set, but it's definitely very Y2K and I love that. And then speaking of Y2K, I got two different pairs of sunglasses. Both I think are hilarious. First up, we have the butterfly purple shades. These are humongous and like both sides are supposed to look like a little butterfly wing. I definitely did not own these in the 2000s, but I think I would have loved them if they were an option. I don't know how much these will really block the sun because obviously they're light purple. They're not like a super dark color, but I do think that they're cute and I definitely want you to let me know if I should keep them or not. And then I also got a pair of these like little heart, I shouldn't say little, gigantic hearts, once again with purple lenses. And I feel like once again, these are very cute. So definitely be sure to let me know which pair you like better and which one I should keep. Now, next up, I wanted to try one of the little dresses with built-in shorts. Obviously, Skorts were humongous in the 2000s. This is not quite what they looked like back then. So this little dress is supposed to be a little activity dress akin to like a Halara one. And I'm just not sure how I feel about it. I don't know why there is such a high slit here. I think if it was like just a small slit at the bottom, it would probably be a little bit cuter and more wearable. As it is now, it literally just looks like I'm wearing a pair of shorts with a too small mini dress put over top of it. And I don't know if that's really the look that they were going for. So if you pick up this dress, it is fully attached. You're basically putting on like a little navy bodysuit that just happens to have the print of a dress over top. It does offer okay support, so I do actually think that you could wear this to do activities. And the shorts are actually long enough that they would prevent some chafing, which is nice. But just in terms of style, like I said, I don't know how I feel about this slit just being like so high. I do also think that on me, there's just too much cleavage. So I don't know that I would necessarily feel comfortable wearing this. But if you are like 18, I think that this could be very, very cute. Or if you just have a smaller chest. Obviously, it can be cute for bigger chested girls too, but for me, this is just too much cleavage and I wouldn't feel super comfortable showing this to actually like do an activity in. So the little activity dress is going to be a no for me. Now, things that will always remind me of the 2000s. Butterflies, check. Yoga pants, check. And unnecessary details, which we've got two of them. This was meant to be worn together. On the website, in all of the promotional images, this is the little outfit that they are showing. I really, really like the orange. I think the orange is super cute. However, it is very, very sheer. I don't know how well you'll be able to see. When I look in the mirror, the tag is fully visible. This little top does not offer support of any kind, so you would have to either wear a bra under this or avoid activity if you have boobs of any kind. And other than being see-through, the pants are also like a little bit weird feeling. The pants obviously have quite a big flare, which I think is cute. Even though they're in a short length, they are still too long for me, which is unfortunate. But the material also feels weirdly like staticky to your skin. It's very, very soft, which is nice, but it feels not the best. And I also don't understand why this knot is here. I don't think this is adding anything to the look. This isn't like a crossover waist that kind of gives you the illusion of a smaller waist. This just feels like unnecessary detail for the sake of it, and it's going to be like pressing right into your belly button all day. So not my favorite pants. Like I said, the top has no support. It has this very odd little cutout, which everything that I owned in like the 2010s had a weird cutout like this. So I'm not surprised, but it's definitely not my favorite. Once again, it's very soft. If you like the pattern and you're okay with the little cutout and little knot at the bottom, I think it's a fine shirt. It feels soft, it's well made, but I am a little wary of going back to every single thing that you buy having like a weird, unnecessary extra detail on it. And for that reason alone, I do not think that I would keep this little set or actually wear it. Now, next up, we have a slightly different pair of flares, and this is where I was talking about the crossover waist. This actually does have a function to me. It adds a little bit of interest, but it also does give you the illusion of your waist being even smaller than it is, which could be good or bad depending on what look you're going for, but I think that that's very cute. These pants are also in a medium short, and these are just the offline Real Me flares. They are still ever so slightly too long, just enough that like when I wear a shoe of any kind, they're fine. And I have a couple different pairs of these in black and I love them, so I decided to try this blue, but I don't know if you'll be able to tell, the blue is sheer, which is very unfortunate. So I will have to make a decision if I can live with that or if I want to send these back. So unfortunate because I love the color. I think it's really cute. And then I also got one of these offline little cropped t-shirts to go with it. And this is meant to be like a little bit of a workout t-shirt, but it does not really have support. It has a tiny bit of compression, but I would personally still have to wear a bra underneath this to make it work. However, with that being said, I think that it is very, very cute. I love the dark navy color, and as a combo I think that the dark blue with this lighter blue looks completely gorgeous. And just for comparison's sake, this Real Me fabric feels sturdy. It feels very soft, but it still feels like a performance material that like you could go get sweaty in this and it would be fine. These orange ones that I had on before feel not sturdy. They feel very, very soft, but almost like clingy to your skin. And I did not love how this felt, even though I think that they look cute. And they were much more see-through even than these ones, which I'm still not fully happy with. All right, and lastly, I got this little lavender purple set. I really, really do not like the top. So we'll talk about the bottoms first. I got these in a size large only because last year I tried a couple pairs of the Aerie shorts and I found them a little too tight on the thighs. I don't think I should have sized up. Now they are just like slightly too loose and they are kind of gapping out at the back. I know that because of how loose they are, I'm just going to be pulling them up constantly. However, I do think that they are very cute shorts. I like the pockets. I like the length on them. They're just long enough. I'm not going to have any chub rub, which is nice in the summer. However, because of the color of these, you 100% could not wear dark or bright underwear under them. You would 100% be able to see it. You need to wear a nude colored underwear under these. So just keep that in mind if you're going to go with the lavender color. Now this top just fits a little bit awkwardly. For some reason, it doesn't want to stay up high enough to actually cover my boobs. Like it just keeps sliding down, especially on like one side, which is weird. This side seems to stay up okay. There is like a little bit of a shelf bra in there, but I don't find that that's giving me really enough support for this to be called a bra by any means. It has removable cups inside, and they're those teeny tiny, really cheap ones, so they're just going to move around and get all mashed up. So I don't think that those are ever going to look particularly great, unfortunately. And then this little string part is a little weird. So the tag that they have on this garment is wrapped around these little strings, which is fine, but I wasn't sure if they're supposed to be crossed like this or not. In the picture, it does appear that they are, so I've just left it like that. But I think them being crossed and pulling in kind of a weird way is part of the reason why this side just won't stay up properly. So just once again, beware if you have bigger boobs. I do not think that this top is for you, which is unfortunate. It just doesn't fit very well. And while the material on both of these pieces is like very, very soft and very comfy, I don't think I'm going to keep either one, which is really too bad because I love the color. I was so excited for these, especially for the shorts, to have like a really cute little lavender pair, but I definitely would have needed to get a medium, and I just feel like I don't have a little matching top for this. And if I was going to keep the shorts, I would probably want to have something that matches it. And then the very last thing that I got in this order was this fluffy blue cardigan that I was really, really excited for. I thought it was going to be so adorable, but it is so cropped. And I know that crop things are still the style, and I love crop tops, but I do wish that we would stop making every cardigan so cropped that they look kind of dumb with like 90% of shirts. Like I have crop tops that are longer than this. This is like significantly above my belly button and it's cute. This is also a material that will shrink in the wash 100%. So it's going to end up being even shorter and a little smaller than this. Now I do really like that the buttons are the same color as the cardigan. I think that that's always a cute finish. But like I said, the sleeves on this are already short. I have very short arms. It's already very, very short and small at the bottom. So this is going to end up being like a child-sized cardigan after one wash. So just keep that in mind. And with that, that is everything that I have for you today. Obviously, a ton of stuff. Clear winners today, the little velour tracksuit and the sunglasses, so unbelievably cute. Unfortunately, a lot of the other stuff that I tried today, I'm not super impressed with. And this has been a little bit of a trend with Aerie recently where I get a couple things that are like clear wins that I absolutely love, but then a lot of things have like kind of weird design choices or they're completely see-through. I've been seeing that way more often recently than I have ever seen it with this company before. And like I said, I'm definitely a little bit disappointed in the stuff that I got today. I imagine most of it will end up getting returned. But definitely let me know down in the comments what things you think I should keep, what you think I should return, what your favorite pieces were. And like always, if there's anything else you would like me to review, I am so happy to check out a different brand. And like always, I hope that you have a fantastic week and that I will see you next time. Bye!